Internet, good morning. My name is Magnitude, and today I have a battle against Zaynegoose. Had this battle just like yesterday's at the stream. As you can see, I'm using some Pokebank stuff. Something you probably haven't seen on Wi-Fi yet. I don't know. But there's Landorus-T, Cresselia, Mega Charizard, Samurott, Cresselia, and Swasbuck. I doubt anyone's seen a Swasbuck yet. If you have, well then, this isn't the first time you've seen it, obviously. But if you liked the video, be sure to leave a like. I would really appreciate it. If I could hit 300 likes, that would be the greatest thing ever. I usually get around 200 per Wi-Fi video. If I can bump it with 300, that would be fantastic. But either way, you know, I'm going against Hawlucha, Venusaur, Greninja, Sylveon, Delphox, and Tyrantrum. Now, I had no idea what he's going to lead with. I thought it could either be Tyrantrum, Hawlucha, Greninja. It could have been a number of things, but I have a Scarf Landorus-T, so I just figured, you know, I don't know if people have seen that yet. Let's bring one of those. Scarf, let's lead with it. Let's see what we can do. He leads with his Sylveon. I lead with my Tornadus. No, I had no idea. I didn't want to take anything. I'm just going to U-turn out. Sorry, Life Orb. It's not even Scarf. It is Life Orb. That is incorrect. Wow. Going to Cresselia, I know Cresselia could take anything he's going to throw at me, even if it's a Moonblast. He throws Moonblast at me, Cresselia catches it like it's nothing, taking for 54 damage. After the leftovers, it's going to be for exactly 40. I hit back with a Psyshock, he goes for a Substitute, and just like that, he's at a lot less HP than he was. 25% more, 25% less than he was after the Psyshock, to be precise. He decides he's just going to stay in and go for a Toxic to get my Cresselia as little HP over time as possible. So, you know, that's fine. I understand that's what you do against Cresselia is you Toxic it because they have no, you know, they can't, you need an Aromatherapy or a Lumberry to get rid of that Toxic. So, he goes into his Tyrantrum with Psyshock. Hopefully he wasn't sashed for Stealth Rocks because that is no longer a thing. Now, that is going to do nothing to him. The Toxic damage starting to stack up. And I decide I'm going to switch out. I have something for this, and that something is Cefagrius. I'll take a Strong Jaw Crunch to give you Mummy. That's fine. The Crunch, the Strong Jaw, that's going to do just enough. But with the Defense Drop, I thought, is that enough to displace the fact he has Mummy now instead of Strong Jaw? I don't really know. I figured let's just go for it and see what happens. Maybe it was, but that Defense Drop was killer because he got a crit anyway. So I still have no idea. Who the fuck knows? Going into Charizard, it could be Charizard X, Charizard Y, but it is in fact Charizard Y. Everyone uses Charizard Y now. That's kind of funny how it became Charizard X and Charizard Y. People doing things and stuff and whatnot. Solar Beam, gonna bring the hammer. Drop the hammer, bring the noise, whatever, the thunder. Either way, he's dead. Doesn't matter what phrase I fucked up there. What matters is he's dead. That's what matters. Now, I have a lot of turns. I got 4 turns left of Sun, or 3 turns left of Sun, I believe. Or 4 turns. I go into Swasbuck, predicting a Stone Edge, and now Swasbuck, this is your time. He's going to switch out, and I'm like, I know you're going to switch out. You're probably choice. You're going to go into Sylveon. Let's get a little Sword Stance up. Now we're at +2 attack, +2 speed because of Sun, and we are going to run a train. Sylveon, I don't think so. You're dead. You're dead, and we're back at full, just about. But now he goes into Venusaur, and I really thought, even though he became a Mega, I really thought that a Hornly, a +2 Mega Horn, was going to be enough to take this bad boy out. But it turns out, he lives, and he Sludge Bombs me. And if I lived, that would have been the fucking funniest thing ever. I put Weakness Policy on that, literally just for the ha-has, for no fucking reason other than maybe it'll get me something. But I go into Mega Charizard Y, get the Sun back up. Even though he's got thick fat, it don't make a difference. It is a Sun-boosted Flamethrower, Stab, all that great stuff. That is a dead Venusaur. He's not living this shit. He goes back into his Hawlucha, and I know he's probably going to Stone Edge me again. So I'm going to go on Cresselia. Worst case, I just hit it with an Ice Beam. That's totally fine. Stone Edge is going to do nothing to me. Well, just about nothing, of course. And it's going to set me up nicely. With a, gonna be able to have the option of Ice Beaming or Psyshocking him, whatever I feel the need to do. But I just go for the Ice Beam as he has that Delphox there, the Kinnykins. Now, regrettably, it's not gonna do a lot to him at all, and he resists both of my moves, being Ice Beam and Psyshock. So Delphox is doing work. I want to hold on to Cresselia, so I'm gonna go ahead and switch out. Gonna go into Charizard to resist the potential Fire move, and he goes for a Fire Blast. So that's in the Sun. I understand, or this, that's in the Sun, and then he goes, he's a Scarf Delphox, so there you go. Gonna do a lot. That's taking out a Charizard. That's taking me out. There's nothing I can do about that shit. Sunlight finally fades one turn, I guess too late, by going to Tornadus. And he's guard. He's gonna fucking outspeed me and hit me with a Fire Blast, but it is gonna do a lot of damage. But I Hurricane him and I hit him, thankfully. And that's not gonna. He lives at like 2. That's ridiculous. Now here he just goes hit himself in confusion, and he's gone. I went for a U-turn, totally forgetting the fact that I'm Life Orb, and I could have just switched out for a generator. But he goes into Greninja. At this point, he just goes from extra sensory, and that's totally fine because I'm not, I'm dead. Whatever. He crits me at 7, and it doesn't take a genius to figure out that it was not matter in the slightest. I go to Samurott, and luckily he goes for Dark Pulse, putting him in prime position to be hit by his super effective Mega Horn. Samurott, engage. That Mega Horn's gonna do so much damage. It's still dropping to this day. He is still currently losing HP. Still, right now. Goes into Hawlucha, that's fine. I'm just going to Aqua Jet just to do a little bit of damage, and I'm going to be able to come in with a Cresselia, my last Pokemon, and hopefully take you out. He goes to the Acrobatics. Now, Cresselia, you got to live this shit and hit back with an Ice Beam or a Psychic. It really doesn't make it, Psyshock. Sky Attack! What the fuck is this shit? White Herb? He ain't choice like I thought he was. The White Herb Sky Attack, that is so awesome, but I live at 49, and I take him out with an Ice Beam to win. Holy shit, that ending. Rate, comment, sub, everybody, and I will be seeing all of you guys next time. Peace.